What if I told you the birthplace of modern manufacturing sits right here in Highland Park, Michigan? A place where innovation met efficiency, forever changing how the world builds, well, everything. Welcome to the Highland Park Ford Plant, the site that put the world on wheels. Hey everyone, I'm Chris Hubel, and welcome to History Loves Company. Today, we're diving into one of the most significant industrial sites in American history. The Highland Park Ford Plant. This is where modern manufacturing was born and where Henry Ford changed the world forever.
The cars began coming off the assembly line at the rate of one every 40 seconds.
Built in 1910 and designed by the legendary architect Albert Kahn, this factory wasn't just another auto plant. It was a revolution. Here, Henry Ford's vision of mass production became reality, giving birth to the moving assembly line in 1913. Before this innovation, building a single Model T took over 12 hours.
In those days, each car was built from the frame up on stationary wooden horses. There was a different crew for each car, and the same crew stayed on the car until it was finished. That meant duplication of effort and a lot of time wasted. So they tried moving the men from car to car. Each man had a special job to do, and as soon as he finished it, he moved on to the next car and did the same thing there.
But with the assembly line, just 93 minutes. The result? A car that once cost $700 in 1910 dropped to just $350 by 1917, making automobile ownership a reality for the everyday American.
Mass production and the assembly line drove the price of the Model T down from $850 to $300.
And Ford didn't stop there. In 1914, he shocked the world by doubling his workers' pay to an unprecedented $5 per day while reducing shifts from 9 hours to 8.
Just see for yourself what happens when the wheels start to turn again at the Ford plant. Their faith renewed in the future of America, an army of happy men goes to work to create this 8-cylinder motor car.
This bold move not only stabilized his workforce, but created a new middle class, one that could actually afford the cars that they built. At its peak, this 102-acre facility was the largest manufacturing plant in the world. The Highland Park Ford Plant churned out over 15 million Model Ts, changed how industries operated, and laid the foundation for global mass production.
Now everybody could have one.
But all revolutions eventually slow down. As car designs evolved in the late 1920s, Ford shifted primary production to the massive River Rouge complex. Highland Park continued manufacturing tractors and even played a role in World War II, assembling M4A3 Sherman tanks.
The assembly lines of the automobile industry now become assembly lines of defense. The same men who in the past 20 years designed and built over 70 million passenger cars and trucks are bending their wills and their talents to the task of building weapons for the protection of America. The ability of the automobile industry to serve America's defense is solidly based on tangible achievements in times of peace. Achievements that resulted from years of research.
As the post-war economy boomed, the Highland Park plant focused on Fordson tractor production, supplying machinery to America's growing agricultural industry. The plant remained active in manufacturing until the late 1970s, when production was phased out in favor of newer facilities. Beyond its role in manufacturing, Highland Park itself has a rich history. Incorporated as a village in 1889 and as a city in 1918, it became a booming industrial hub, thanks in large part to Ford's presence. Workers from all over the country flocked to the city, making it a diverse and a thriving community. By the 1920s, Highland Park had some of the highest per capita incomes in the nation. But as industries changed and Ford moved production elsewhere, Highland Park struggled. The economic downturn of the late 20th century saw a population decline and financial hardship for the city. However, despite these challenges, the spirit of Highland Park endures. Today, the remnants of the plant have been repurposed. Some structures house businesses like Foreman Mills, while others remain vacant. But there's hope. Preservationists and the Woodward Avenue Action Association have plans to turn part of the site into an automotive heritage center, a tribute to the factory that changed the world. Efforts are underway to preserve what remains of this historic site, ensuring future generations understand the impact of the Highland Park Ford Plant. It was more than just a factory. It was the birthplace of an industrial revolution that shaped the modern world. If you love exploring historic sites and uncovering the stories behind them, make sure to like, subscribe, and join me on the next journey through time. Because here at History Loves Company, every home and every factory has a story. And before we wrap up, I want to give a special thanks to our preferred lender, David Wexler with Union Home Mortgage, who makes historic homeownership a reality. Whether you're buying, restoring, or investing in a piece of history, they've got you covered. Reach out to them today and take the first step in your own historic journey. And remember, I'm also a realtor, so if you're looking to buy, sell, or lease in the Metro Detroit area, give me a call. I'd love to help. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!